Hello, today's topic is how to master all the tenses in English. I've prepared 6 tips for you on that topic. Let's get started. Tip number 1. Don't study everything at the same time. Don't rush. Take your time. Start with the basic tenses. Present simple, present continuous, past simple, and spend substantial amount of time working on them, because the basic tenses are the tenses that you will be using more often than, say, past perfect continuous or future perfect continuous. Don't be tempted to try and learn all the tenses in just 3 days. It won't work and you will get frustrated. Tip number 2. Group the tenses and prepare charts. To make the process of learning easier for you, you could group the tenses into 4 groups: simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. You will notice that in each group you have present, past, and future. For example, in the simple group you have present simple, past simple, future simple. The perfect group includes present perfect, past perfect, future perfect. Prepare charts to visualize the groups. And here is an example of a chart for present simple. Your chart should show all the verb forms for the tense for different personal pronouns. You can also add information on the contexts in which the tense is used. My example chart shows only 3 personal pronouns: I, you, and he. You should finish it with the rest of the pronouns. Print the charts and stick them in a visible place. Tip number 3. Make timelines. Timelines will help you locate different tenses in time. It's very helpful to see how the tenses look on a timeline together. Look at my example timeline. The line says present in the middle, future on the right, and past on the left. Here's where simple tenses are located: present simple, future simple, and past simple. I marked continuous tenses with dotted lines. Let's look at the present continuous. You can see that it's used to talk about things happening now and around now. You could also find a way to mark that present continuous is also used to talk about the future. By doing so, you will not forget about this important context for present continuous. Let's look at present perfect. It is located on the line between past and present. And present perfect continuous is marked with a dotted line, and it's also located between past and present. You could try and think of a better timeline than this one. You could try and think of a timeline of your own. Tip number 4, contextualize. To contextualize means to consider something in its context, that is, the situation in which it exists or happens. Here it's about thinking and being aware why particular tenses are used where they are used. Reading will help you contextualize the tenses. Every time you are not sure about why a particular tense is used when you read something, you should stop reading and think about it, check it, and find out why. Take your time, don't rush, develop your abilities and linguistic awareness. Tip number 5, learn time adverbs. There are different time adverbs that go with different tenses, and you should know them. It facilitates learning of the tenses. Again, prepare charts with the adverbs for each tense, with example sentences. Print the charts and stick them in a visible place. Let's look at some adverbs that go with present perfect. They include for, since, ever, never, already, just, etc. If you know time adverbs, you know that when something has just finished and you want to talk about it, you need to use present perfect, because present perfect is used with just. Because just is used with present perfect. It's better to say. It's better to put it this way. Tip number 6, personalize. You also need to be active when learning tenses, and you need to put them in practice. Apart from a lot of reading, listening, doing exercises, you need to use them yourself. And the best way to do it is to put the tenses in personalized context. It means creating sentences, creating stories about you and people and things that surround you. It means creating sentences, expressing your thoughts, attitudes, emotions, likes, dislikes, hopes, etc. For example, think about things you do regularly or things you never do and use present simple. Think of things you have been doing in your life up to now and use present perfect continuous. To sum up, follow these 6 tips if you want to succeed at all the tenses in English. What is more, be creative, have fun, never give up, never get discouraged, and you will make it. Till then, bye!